All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my recording of playthrough of a highly modded version of the game Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Today we are starting the 14th video, and we are about to enter into the wonderful
The Imperials
city
think
of
we are
Riften
their
here.
laws.
It'll be quite a different experience for me because there's a new mod installed on here that allows us to destroy as opposed to join the Thieves Guild, as well as some alteration mods that keep the Thieves Guild from requests automatically starting until you've actually become a thief. But I digress. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's just walk through it and see how it all turns out.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
What's the tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
This is obviously a shakedown.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
So, he still tries to shake you down, even with the
Gates
whole.
unlocked.
Take my advice.
Get inside when
Welcome to
you're ready.
Riften, home of the Thieves' Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs, vermin, creeping around the Red Way. I'll take my leave.
Damn faithless Imperials.
Okay, let's go on in.
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Mjoll. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Black-Breyer at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just
Imperials think we need their laws.
the city in a long time.
Okay, let's see
You're
if we
a
can.
stranger here too, huh? Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
Riften. Oh, that's enough. Tell me about the Black-Breyer family.
Maven Black-Breyer, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves' Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail.
Who else is in the family?
Well, there is Ingun Black-Breyer, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
You're not from Riften.
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Why are you here then?
Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Tell me about the Riften Thieves Guild.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
I completely agree.
You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious.
You're Riften's protector?
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago.
How did Aaron save your life?
It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
Okay, so if anyone has any custom content lines to say for this, I think it would be her. Riften seems to have had better days. Yes, I know. I've done what I can to help these people, but I can only do so much. If only we could take them into Thieves' Guild, that would be a start. But that would take a small group of warriors to take them all out. What if I took care of the guild? You're brave, but I'm afraid that that's a fool's errand. It would take a small force to flush out the rat way. That are in the rat way. Some dark elf in the inn even asked me to do just that, but I told him I couldn't do it alone. Don't let him think you can either. So there's somebody in the inn who's the person I need to talk to get the quest to destroy the Thieves Guild kicked
If you're
off.
looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
Okay, have I gotten all the plants over here?
Talk of strange happenings at Autumn Shade Clearing, just north of the lake.
Autumn
I
Shade
guess
Clearing.
Spriggans.
Okay, well that adds that to my map. And I'm guessing I'm going to have to talk to him here.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
What's it to you?
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Black-Breyers need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs.
Who are the Black-Breyers?
The Black-Breyers have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Mjoll. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Dirt, huh? Well, I'm not exactly clean myself.
Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know?
Any news involving the Dark Brotherhood?
The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him.
Know anything about the Thieves Guild?
You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
Tell me more about the Black-Breyers.
Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says.
All right.
Be seeing you around.
So I'll let that pass. Okay.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to this guy here.
What do you want?
You work at the stables?
Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
What kind of trouble are you in?
I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do.
Tell me the details.
I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
I'll help you to pay off your debt.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
All right, so just to see if this in action, normally, if you even try to come close to this center of thing, Brynjolf here tries to recruit you into the Thieves Guild. And again, I have a quest to prevent a setting that prevents you from that quest from kicking off until you've actually done enough thievery to really bring yourself to his attention. As it stands, I'm going to just go ahead and go into the inn here and start talking to some of the people here.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
A bard's best defense is a well-crafted
Heed my
retort.
words.
I've
The
never seen
return of the
Mjoll
dragon is
set
not
up in a
mere
heavy-
coincidence.
The city really gets to her.
This is one of the signs. The signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation.
What in the name
Put
of
down your
oblivion
flagons
do you
filled with your
want?
vile liquids.
Mjoll
And
told me
embrace
that
the
it isn't this
teachings
bad
of the
everywhere.
handmaiden of Kai.
Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
Huh? I don't have time for idle chit-chat. What is it?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some
Mjoll's
sort of an
brought me nothing but
understanding.
safety and
These
peace
people
of
must be
mind.
made aware of the chaos.
So
So good to see you again.
I...
Hoist the flagon and celebrate with me.
Vulval.
There's no need to
always
use
a
them as an
pleasure.
excuse to
When you're
harass our
standing
customers.
downwind of me.
Very well, Talon.
Sorry.
I'll remove
What was
myself
that?
from this den of iniquity.
Nothing, Vulval.
We're not kicking
Cheers.
you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let
Keep
us
your
all
allegiance
in
For
flies
quite
to
some
the
time now,
Empire.
Lady Mjoll.
We haven't much
I
left
fear
Blessings
to
of
that
go.
Mara
soon
upon
may
you.
leave us.
Riften has problems of its own. Now is
I
the
wanted to
time
know
for
more about the
us.
Temple of Mara.
Wonderful.
I'm relieved to hear you
Where
say
to
that.
begin?
If you were to leave,
Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost.
It would take a threat
We
of
also
all of
perform
Skyrim
wedding
for
ceremonies
me.
for all the loving couples in Skyrim.
I could have a wedding at the temple.
Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim?
No, not really.
Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
Can you tell me about Mara's beliefs?
Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm.
Do you accept charity?
Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get.
I'd like to donate.
Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. May you
All
return
right.
to her benevolence in safety.
I presume you're bothering.
I think you've had plenty, Volwolf. Maybe you should head on home.
You stupid lizard. I said give me some more drink, or I'll have your head on a pike.
Suit yourself. Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
You mentioned you served special drinks.
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujamma.
Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
They're vermin. Garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash.
What's the Ratway?
Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves Guild's territory.
Did you meet Kiara?
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Black-Marsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
I have them right here.
I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And we both thank you. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
So I think he's the gentleman I want to talk to here. But I'm going to make sure I do this.
Lies with the Empire. We haven't much to discuss.
We're going to handle this with Sapphire first. I wanted to talk about Shatter's debt.
I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story.
If I just pay it off for him?
Don't know why you'd help a stranger like that. But a septum's a septum. Don't care where it comes from. You can tell Shadra his debt's been paid. I hope we bump into each other again.
So that takes care of that, because as soon as I talk to this guy, I have a feeling she and I aren't going to be so friendly anymore.
Hello.
Haven't seen you. New to Riften, I take it. Had any dealings with the Thieves Guild yet? What do you think of them? Agreed, my friend. Wouldn't it be great if someone capable such as yourself showed them the error of their ways? If someone did that, someone like myself would probably have a reward for them. How would someone do that? Well, if someone were to try something like that, arresting them won't work. They'd just pay off the guards and be out within the hour. No, I'm afraid a more permanent solution would be necessary. I think I understand what you mean now. I'm glad we have an understanding. I only ask that you bathed after you've finished with the business. See, as I said, you're not going to be so happy now.
All over now.
Okay.
Don't go setting the place on fire, okay?
Oh, we took care of him.
And what might you need?
Okay, so let's go ahead on outside and get this whole party started.
Who's there? Now you're mine.
This should be good.
Okay, so the Thieves Guild have a secret key. Okay. Septums. All right. So it looks like that is the only major bad guy out here. I'm going to talk with Madison here for a second.
If anything pleases the eye, don't hesitate to make me an offer.
Do you make your own jewelry?
I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials from me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you.
Sure, I'll get them for you.
Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
Saxleal?
Forgive me. It's a term I haven't used in some time. While most in Tamriel call my kind Argonian, we prefer the term Saxleal. Maudesi was actually my original Saxleal name. Unlike others, I decided to embrace tradition and keep it that way.
How's business?
Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fat Salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves' Guild.
Well, he's dead now.
Safe travels, Landstrider.
So, that...
Looking at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
So now that we've got this whole quest thingy underway...
Stay out of the ragged flagon. Stay out of the rat.
That's exactly not what we're going to do. We're going down to the Ratway right now. But, unlike usual, we're going to clean the thing out.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Warning, stay out of the Ratway. It has come to our attention that some misguided citizens have been venturing into the Ratway late at night. To complicate matters, others have seen fit to spread rumors of their disappearance, stirring up talk of ghosts and phantoms haunting the sewers. We will remind you that the Ratway is not a safe place for commoners, and any talk of ghosts is nothing more than tavern gossip. We will investigate the matter shortly, but in the meantime, take heed and do not enter the way. Okay. Do I need to take the notice? Okay. Well, either way, I'm going to enter the Ratway here in a second. Let's go ahead and save it.
I don't know, Droff. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Why are
Okay, so what do we got here? I need to sell. Okay, so what do we got? I know we have 50 points to magic it done. So I think we're doing health this time. I think we're going to do 1, 2, 3 after this. It would make 230, 170 to 1. Yep. Okay. So at this point, I think I just have the 1 point to spend. So I think I'll hold off on the smithing because I will put 2 points into this coming up here. I'm going to go ahead and take a look and see what else I can spend this on. I like that. Like that a lot. All right. So we'll take that particular. Take that particular. Oh, it really does speed me up. Okay. All right, so I'm going to come down here.
Someone there? Yeah.
Hello?
Okay, I think we took him down. He was a dangerous one. All right, some septums. Quite a lot of loot on that fellow. Okay, gonna make my way back in here. Okay, so normally this is the entrance to the Thieves' Guild. When you get in here, they continue to initiate you, but instead I think they're just all gonna try and kill me. So, this should be fun. We might as well get the party started before they do. Okay. So it looks like we took care of at least the ones here in the front area. All right, now one of them fell in the water, didn't she? This thing is hard to see in. I don't know. Is there like a...
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay.
This is that face sculptor. What are you talking about?
I assumed you were here to see me about your face. To have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face?
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
I have not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art from the masters of the art of flesh sculpture. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons and Cloudrest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I counted the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world.
I understand you know how to change someone's appearance.
Change it. I can remake your face, if that's what you desire. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell of the vagabond about you.
I'll have to think about it.
Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's put my weapon away. I should pull out my... Oh, maybe... Oh, there's the dead body. I was wondering where it went there. I don't think I need 2 copies of that key. Okay. What else we got? Oh. That's some expensive armor to sell off. Wonder if I know anyone able to buy it. Oh, more of the same. Okay. So we should have some people over here. Okay. All right. Is there anyone else here aside from us and the face sculptor there? Doesn't appear to be. Anyone in the sleeping quarters? No. All right. So requires key. That must be the secret thieves key we were seeing. Okay, so let's go ahead again. Get ready for a group of people here that needs to be taken out. All right, time to switch. Oh, I've got some health issues here. Must be Mercer, yeah. All right, it looks like we've taken care of that. Lovely, so... I don't think that's all of them. Because if it was, we'd have probably gotten a quest complete message. I didn't see that. I think there's at least one last individual down here. Probably in that back area. Just gonna take care of them if they're here. Yep. He dead. Okay. So we have some locks to pick here. Of different levels. Finally, the master level. Oh, close enough. There we go. Wrong way. Got it. All right. Now, one last thing. We haven't, it seems, cleared out the Thieves Guild yet. There must still be one person in the guild alive topside, or at least associated with the guild. So let's go on back out. And while we do, let's make sure that we pull that lever to make traveling down here a bit easier. There's still more that we have to do in the Ratway, but I'll get to that later. Have that ghost issue to handle.
Oh, what happened?
Such a shame.
Okay, let him out of the way. Thank you. Right now, I just want to finish this Thieves Guild quest line. All right. So where are we? Oh, right outside of Mistville Keep. Huh? Right outside the orphanage. Where I want to go is, let's see. Do I have this on my map marker? Looks like he's outside of town, because it's the only quest I have left turned on. Oh, and they're attacking. What's this guy? I didn't think he was in the Thieves Guild anymore. He was in the Black-Breyers. Oh well. Now it says that the Thieves Guild has been destroyed, so I can go back in here.
What a waste.
You've come to the right place.
Oh, what happened?
What happened?
The destroyer of the Thieves Guild. Do I get something for taking them down? Of course. You may not know, but you've done me a great service. I believe this gemstone will make an adequate reward. There's more where that came from if you want it. I have some work for you if you'd like. All perfectly legal, of course. Why did you want the Thieves Guild dead? You may think less of me, but when first starting out as a merchant, I was an associate of the Thieves Guild. They were not quite as I imagined when I joined, but even 10 years ago, they were more honorable than the thugs of today. I needed to expand my business and felt some guilt about being involved in corruption in Riften, so I had them killed. And you think killing them was the right thing? I am sad that the guild had to die, but it was necessary. They were too far gone and firmly under Maven's control. It would have taken a great deal to bring the guild to former glory, but someone like that shows up once or twice an era. In time, I hope to undo some of the damage I have helped cause, not to mention the promise of profit for what I have in mind. Why'd you take Mercer's house? It seemed almost poetic to take Mercer's house as my own, not to mention he had a few things that are useful to me. The only issue is that the basement path to the Ratway. I took some things out and set a crew to work on blocking it. It's a liability for me. Feel free to take the bust of a sword I found as a token of friendship. What exactly do you trade in? Well, I engage in some trading myself. Most of my money comes from investments or ownership of some other businesses. I provide my service, share my merchant networks with local shops, and in return, I get a portion of the gold they make. I even have some money invested in the Khajiit caravans you see in Skyrim, but the Thieves Guild never knew that. But do you deal in stolen or illegal items? Everything is legal somewhere, and I do not ask questions when buying. I've traced my trusted customers, yourself included. So, even though we've taken care of the Thieves Guild, we have at least one fence. Even so, should I unknowingly end up with stolen merchandise, I have ways of making their sale legal. It still sounds illegal. Trust me, friend, I do not take chances anymore, and I operate within the law, even if you don't see it that way. Besides, I do not hire thieves or thugs. I merely exploit opportunities given me. What's your story, Deloth?
I do not normally give away details of my personal life. For the sake of our business relationship, I will be honest. I used to deal with the Thieves Guild. You taking care of them helped me out more than you think.
Well, that was interesting. You said you had some work for me? Yes, I have some minor tasks that I can use help with. All perfectly legal if that is still a concern to you. So what do you say? Will you help me? I'll help. Good. My first task will be very familiar to you. I have some business in Windhelm that is being disrupted by thieves known as the Somerset Shadows. Kill their leader, Linway, and I will provide a reward for your next task. Okay, so...
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
May I ask why you're in mourning?
It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Storm Cloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Black-Breyer meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things.
Tell me about your parents.
My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. Now he just walks the streets spewing his hatred and propaganda. My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message.
Are you at odds with them?
Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child.
You're involved with the meadery?
Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Black-Breyer. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get the place off the ground. We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised how quickly she's generated business for us. My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course. It's been good talking to you.
Why all the hatred for the Empire?
They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs, and by Talos I'll not lose anyone else.
What happened to your daughter?
Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the blood. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim. Support Ulfric or die trying. There's nothing in between.
Ours is to smile at your passing, friend.
Okay.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Let's talk with Louis here.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Black-Breyer.
What sort of message?
Well, I recently approached Sibby Black-Breyer about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth.
Sounds easy enough.
Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
Why is Sibby in jail?
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Black-Breyer without the old lady's permission.
Why don't you go tell Sibby yourself?
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town.
Okay.
I'll meet you outside of town.
What in the name of oblivion do you want? I don't have time for idle chit-chat. What is it?
Must be hard now that the Thieves' Guild is gone. Hardly. They were useful, but people like them are easily replaceable. I would advise you not to anger me further unless you want a visit from the Dark Brotherhood. Okay. Your name carries Riften with it.
Of course. Nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves' Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
It doesn't look like I can rat on Louis.
I believe we're done.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just
I'll
as
talk
well.
to Bully
Have
and
your
Helga
combat
later.
prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway.
How about in Darren?
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
Okay. Tell me about Maven Black-Breyer.
Lady Maven could buy or sell anyone in Skyrim. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one pulling the strings around this city. She's always welcome in Mistveil Keep, and between you and me, I'm pretty sure she even has some pretty influential friends within the Empire. I'd also warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few troubleshooters to take care of messy problems.
You run the Black-Breyer meadery.
Maven Black-Breyer wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do, despite all these lazy good-for-nothings that work for us. Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production of our mead has never been more profitable. And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture?
Got it.
Well, that was important.
If you've got the coin, you're what? What can I get you? Mead? Wine?
What's the word around town?
The Thieves' Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside.
Even more so now. What's the word around town?
Crime is an all-time high in this city thanks to the Thieves' Guild. Don't we have enough problems with the war going on?
He hasn't got the memo yet. What's the word around town?
Mjoll the Lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften. I hear it all ended when she lost her enchanted blade.
What's the word around town?
Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Black-Breyer family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town. If it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it mean for all of us? Is this how it all ends?
I'm just gonna not even say anything.
Sibby Black-Breyer is furious that his ex-lover tried to murder him. He's leaving no stone unturned searching for her. If Maven Black-Breyer keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet.
Oh, wow, that was a lot of stuff. Where can I learn more about magic?
Head north to Winterhold. There's a college there. They teach magic. Most Nords don't care for them. Else you could go see the Jarl's wizard. Might be able to help you.
Okay,
Come
so
back and see us again.
that's it for everyone in here that I wanted to talk to.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
Okay, so let's go ahead and exit. And we're going to head over to Helga's bunkhouse. Hoping that the crowd people are here. Oh, what time is it? Well, it's already 1 in the morning, so they're all up in bed.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore. I'd appreciate it if you'd keep your hands to yourself.
Do you work here?
Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things.
Why do you hate Helga so much?
It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it.
There must be a way.
Actually, there is. But I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do.
Sure, I'll help.
Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Bolli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out.
Okay.
Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
Where is my... Do I have it attached still? My travel lantern, yes. Shouldn't it be turned on at this point? Let me see. Did I have that? I think it's a spell. It's already an automatic. Just don't know why it's not turning on. I think it's dark. But then again, the torches aren't coming out on my companions either. Okay, so let's...
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften Fishery.
This woman's important. Like working at the Riften Fishery?
Bolli is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Black-Breyer meadery, but Indaren and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery.
You might lose your job.
My job at the Riften Fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolli, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life.
Sure, here you go.
Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me. It is our most favored company.
What is skooma?
I'm not sure what it's made from, but I can tell you that once you've had a taste, you'll never crave anything else. The Dunmer came up with the stuff a long time ago. Very illegal and very hard to come by. I got mine off a merchant ship in Solitude. Worst mistake I ever made.
Where do you get your skooma?
Look, I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me.
I think you owe me one.
Okay, I'll tell you. I get my skooma from Sarthas Idrin. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began.
Who has a key to the warehouse?
I overheard Bolli say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthas there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard.
What will you do now?
If it wasn't for skooma, I'd already be on my way out of this horrible city. All my gold, completely gone. Now I have to start over. I'll never use skooma again. Although I suppose a little mead now and then would be harmless. You've been kind. I thank you.
Okay, so she's the only one I really care to wake up. And the great thing about the bunkhouse is you can sleep here for free. So I'm going to go ahead and rest until morning here. So I'm just going to do what? 242, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that should do it. That should get everybody up and moving about. As for me, at least at this point.
Feeling much better now, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. I'm going to start the day off. Let's see. Going heading to the gal's place, so I might as well do a nice scene there. All right, let's go ahead and enter the keep here. See who there is to see.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, milady. That unpleasantness at Helga.
Oh, come to gloat, have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's youngest son?
Nope.
If this isn't about official city business, you're wasting my time.
You seem to dislike visitors at Riften.
Every day the threat of exile from Riften draws closer for myself and my family. Who knows how many spies the Empire has sent into our midst already? We're at war. This isn't the time for hospitality. Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything. If my brother Saerlund had his way, we'd be flying Imperial colors by now.
You and your brother don't see eye to eye.
Can you believe that fool had the audacity to speak of his love for the Empire in the plaza? He expects us to drop our defenses and greet them with open arms, to dialogue with them rather than defend our homeland by spilling their blood. He's a traitor, plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne, he'd be hanging from the gallows for his sympathies toward the Empire.
Thanks. Only a dagger for the son of the Jarl?
If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. Thankfully, our smith Balamond works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative.
I'll get it for you.
Thank you. Do hurry, please.
My lady, Maven Black-Brier has sent word that she
Simple
will
enough
your
thing to
sealant.
Oh, come to
be
gloat,
done.
have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's
But of
youngest
course.
son?
Tell her excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments. Yes, my lady.
What has you so preoccupied?
Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy.
I would use the blue thing.
The blue thing?
Yes, Mother.
But even the simplest harmonic field is composed of entirely... Wait just a moment. The blue thing. Yes. I can see your point. Draw out the necessary energies using a Jarl apparatus.
And there's nothing down there save a...
But wait. What about soul reversal? You must be aware of the consequences when using the apparatus near an open magic field.
Anurian, would you please stop declaring that the city is safe for the Jarl to roam?
How about using calipers?
Calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Maybe long ago you could just find calipers in every household across Tamriel, but not anymore. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Just as calipers hold materials in place, a soul siphon can hold magic fields in place. Genius! And I'm sure you've completely worked out how to counteract complete dimensional collapse, right?
Swallow a soul gem?
Insane? Swallow a soul gem? That has to be the most brilliant and unexpected solution I've heard in a long time. It solves all of my problems and keeps the field stable. Now all I need... Wait. What were we talking about?
I absolutely love that conversation. You appear to need help getting organized.
Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a familiar. No, too messy. Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much help as I can get. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments.
What did you need me to get?
As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away. What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you.
Point the way and I'll get to it then.
Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would help.
Where exactly am I going?
Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer's spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar Farm, I believe it's called. The orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me. And last is the soul gem. I left that one in Windhelm at the White Phial alchemy shop. It was a good trade, too. Oh well.
Where can I learn more about magic?
Winterhold. You want the college there. They teach quite a bit. Okay.
Okay.
Where did I put those spiders?
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
What's your stance on the war?
While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family.
What of Ulfric himself?
With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come.
What is the White Gold Concordat?
Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of a treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord.
Tell me about the Thieves' Guild.
We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Black-Breyer has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all.
He's a fool. I took care of them after all. I've discovered a skooma dealer in Riften.
Yes, I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthis' presence in the warehouse. Unfortunately, we're certain he has informants within the city guard. Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped. However, if you take care of this discreetly, you might be able to surprise him without warning.
I'll do it.
Excellent. Here, this is the key to the warehouse. See if you can drop in on this dealer of poison and convince him to close down his operation permanently.
So getting this quest is
Good journey to you.
the first step to getting a house here in Riften. To get this quest, you have to get that information out of the woman who was addicted to skooma. So unfortunately, there have been times I've actually played this game where I've started a quest in Riften and due to a dragon attack or something else, that woman is already dead. And so you never get a chance to start this whole quest up. It's really, really sad. And just in case that ever happens to you, just make sure you know that you're not going to be able to get the house in Riften during that particular playthrough. Let's go ahead and talk to Anuriel here.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
What do you do around here?
As steward, I serve as an intermediary between the Jarl and her subjects. I also handle the less important and day-to-day policies that affect daily life in Riften. Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of corruption in the keep.
What are the rumors of corruption you mentioned?
There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this city, that it's corrupt and run by the Black-Breyer family. I can assure you that this is entirely false. We are fully in control of everything.
Considering you work for the Black-Breyers, right? Tell me about the Black-Breyer family.
Maven Black-Breyer is the owner of the largest and most profitable business in all Skyrim, the Black-Breyer Meadery. We're pleased to have her in Riften. She brings stability, opportunities for employment, and strategic value to our city.
Tell me about the Thieves' Guild.
I'd hardly call them a guild. More like unorganized rabble. In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be spent on preparations for invasion. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
All right, so met some of the important, well-to-do people here in the city. Got a quest from one of them. Where to go to next? I think I'll go to Balamond.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
Come to see Balamond perform miracles with steel, eh?
You seem quite proud of your work.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
Impressive.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
I'll get some for you.
You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
I'm here to pick up Harold's sword.
Lazy good for nothing, isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm a stone's throw from the keep. Here's the sword. Tell Harald to stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition.
I imagine the current events are keeping you busy.
People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune.
Where can I find fire salts?
A flame Atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
If it's a bed you need, talk to Kirava.
I make one more talk here.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
How do you keep your food so fresh?
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Okay, I'll find some.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
Any idea where I can find some ice wraiths?
Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite. Not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent. Careful though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there.
Tell me about the Thieves' Guild.
They live below the streets, in the ratway, like dirty animals. And trust me, they're no better than the vermin that slink out of there for scraps. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many decent people live here in the first place.
What's the ratway?
It's Riften's name for the sewers beneath our feet. Absolutely disgusting. If you fancy keeping your purse filled with gold and your head on your shoulders, I'd stay out of those awful tunnels.
A little too late.
Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
What about talking to Madisy here, huh? Or Branche, sorry.
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind?
You have an odd name for a dark elf.
I may be dark elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. For reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that.
Do you have any clues about your past?
Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful.
I'll keep an eye open.
Thank you.
Why were you searching in Skyrim?
I learned that a matron who had served for House Telvanni had escaped Morrowind during the Accession War. Records showed her buying passage aboard a sailing vessel named the Pride of Telvos, but that's where the trail ran cold. I spent years looking for what became of the ship, but I ended up empty-handed. Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
Awesome. Okay. Let's talk to Bodhi here.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Are you a fisherman?
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree.
Who buys all your fish?
I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course.
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are.
You sound quite charitable.
Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city? Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of wars driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help.
You mentioned Nivanor?
Nivanor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons from Mara Mall over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh?
Helga gave you a market to Bella. I want it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never sleep with anyone besides my wife.
Give it over, or else.
Look, it was one night, okay? I think she slipped something in my drink. I haven't even been back to the bunkhouse since. Just take this damn thing. I never want to see it again.
Okay, got one of them.
Remember to give at the temple.
Okay. So, might as well go take care of this little problem over here. Okay, let's make our way outside. What an unusual place to get attacked by a wolf.
You'll want to speak with my husband. If you're looking for company, I suppose I could do worse.
Interesting.
You must take the lexicon. Free me of my burden.
Lexicon? Burden? What are you talking about?
The memories. I cannot stand them. You must take them away. Return them to Avuntion's El. You must take the lexicon from me. Please, take it now.
Okay, I'll take it.
You must bring it to Umbanshenzell. In the west, return it to them. It must go back.
Okay. Oh, God. That was funny. That's not where a horse is supposed to be. Okay. In here is where we're going to encounter the smugglers.
Someone there?
Found you!
Yep, made quick work of them, huh? I don't know if I wanted to grab everything he had, but that's exactly what I did, apparently. Okay. Let's look real quickly. Can't put everything, have to value at the bottom. Can't seem to put it up top. Okay, silver ring. So nothing I have in the armor is super cheap, but here. I think we're good. Okay. All right. So we've cleared this out. And if we come down here, there's a door that requires a key that we just got off of those guys. And we've got some skooma and moon sugar. Yes, it's just stealing, but I'm going to go ahead and take it. And here we have some septums, lockpick, and a shipment ready. I'm going to go ahead in here, read the shipment ready message. Sarthis, just got a shipment of moon sugar from Morrowind. We're refining it now, and the skooma should be ready by the time you get to Crag's Lane Cavern. Bring the gold and don't show up at all. Kilner. And this was a purchase agreement from Boley. And the treasure map. 3, is that what that was? So we have 3 and 4. I think that covers everything. So we get out of here. Now it tells us go ahead back and report in. So we'll do just that.
What is it?
All right.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the B and Bar. The bunkhouse isn't free.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Nope. Nothing but bad reasons here.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers.
Here's the sword from Belamont.
Took your sweet time getting it to me. Here you go, for your trouble. All right then.
Well, that's done.
I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's been summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thu'um be taught, like any skill?
Have to wonder, does the Dragonborn like to eat Wheaties?
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts.
Alright.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Sothris Idrin has been taken care of.
It's nice to receive good news for a change. Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning?
I've discovered the source of the scuba.
Then there's no time to lose. It won't take long for Sarthis' associates to learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed once and for all. Otherwise, another dealer will simply take his place. Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften.
I'll make sure it's done.
Good. Report back to me when your task is complete. Good journey to you.
Are we still meeting later for...
That will be a definite thing that we take on here pretty shortly. To finish up on the quest here at the capital, let's go ahead and enter here.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only.
It's fine. I'm allowed to be here.
Oh, my mistake then. Sorry, you can go on ahead.
That was the most lame excuse I've ever given, and it still worked.
Have you... Ah, finally. Someone besides the stupid guards to talk to.
Why are you in jail?
Look, we all have our flaws. Mine is that women can't get enough of me. So I had this little affair going on while I was betrothed to a beautiful girl named Svidi. Well, she finds out and she tells her brother Wolfer. Then her brother attacks me with a knife. I mean, I had to defend myself.
So you got arrested for his murder?
Exactly. Now I have to stare at these bars for 8 months. Can you believe it? I was about to let that wench marry into the richest family in Riften, and this is how she repays me. I'd do anything to have that whore's head on a platter. All I need to know is where she is.
I'll help you find her.
Ah, that's the spirit. Find her, and I promise you'll be well compensated.
Do you have any information on her?
She was a young woman, buxom, with long, flowing black hair. She used to sing the most lovely songs to me when we were courting. Never heard a voice so beautiful. All that talent will go to waste when I'm finished with her.
You're serving only 8 months for murder?
Yeah, Mother thought I should be taught a lesson for airing the family's dirty laundry in public. I mean, I've taken care of many people for her in the past. What in oblivion did she expect me to do? Ah, well, at least I have all the comforts of home during my stay. Well, except the touch of a woman, of course.
Tell me about your family.
When speaking of the Black-Breyers, only one thought should spring to mind. We are not to be trifled with. Help us, you end up rich. Cross us, and you'll end up a memory. Is that enough information for you?
I was sent by Louis Latruche.
Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. See, I don't really outright own Frost.
You don't own the horse you already sold to him?
That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Black-Breyer estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latruche at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latruche. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment.
You know, I bet Maven would pay me even more for this info.
Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay, fine, I can make the deal sweeter. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge. And I did manage to hold on to the key. Take it.
All right, so that accomplishes what I needed to do in here. So at this point, I'm done with a good portion of Riften, but I still have more to do here. So I think I'm going to call it a video here. I'm pretty sure we're already past the hour-and-a-half mark since I started this video. So I'm going to have to do the rest of Riften and start looking into the quests in the area in the next video. So thank you for watching. This is the Iceman saying so long, farewell, Avita saying good night. Please join us again next time.